Thanks for tuning in to Break Basics. I'm Noel. Today we're going to tackle making a 3/8 soffit J, a simple one to start with. Always come up with a plan. I've taken time to do the drawing. You'll see I have a 5/8 hem. The reason I've done this is because that's the thickness of the top of your apron. I got a 5/8 face to make it as less intrusive as possible. 3/8 is the thickness of your actual soffit, and then 2 1/4 is the remainder to give you 4 inches. Let's cut our piece and get started. Today I'm using the coil dispenser from Van Mark. It's a fantastic addition. I got the trim cutter as well. If you come off your blade to where your actual cut's going to be, it's 1.5 inches. So if you want a 4-inch piece, you have to pull it out 5.5 inches from your blade. We're just going to make 2-footers just because it's much simpler. We're doing multiple pieces, so I don't want to waste a ton of material. But your material can be as long as your break. Place your hand down on here. Make sure your wheels are on top of your 2 spots to guide it. Follow through. So now you can see you got your 4-inch piece. Okay, let's lay out our piece. Again, as we discussed for our hem, we're going to take off with 5/8. I want to go 5/8 for the top of my piece as well. And I actually want 3/8, but I'm going to allow a little extra just to be safe because of the thickness of the metal, which you'll see here shortly. Repeat the same thing on the opposite side. 5/8, 5/8. Then I'm going to go to the actual half. Now we're ready to bend. Always start with your hem. It's a pretty simple one. Rolls right over and then you squish it. This is the multi-gauge, which guarantees you get to the right degree that you want to be. I want to be at 90 degrees, so I'm going to take it to the first mark past, and because it's aluminum, it'll relax and come back to 90 degrees. To do your hem, always start color down. In this case, with the J-trim, they're all color down, but let's do it. For the 5/8, this is what we spoke about earlier. It's flush with your apron. That's why I use that measurement. You have to make sure you have at least enough material flush with that or past in order to roll over it, or it'll shove inside. All the way over, pull it out, lock it back down, gently roll your apron over just till it touches. No need to hammer it right over. Put your piece back in, color down. So the 5/8, just allow a little line in between your blade and your hem just so it doesn't catch on the way over. Now we're going to go up to our 90 degrees that we spoke about, a little bit past. It'll relax back to 90. Now for our 1/2 inch that we talked about, it's going to be inside there a bit, but this one locks down really nice, so it should take it over no problem. That's how you make a 3/8 soffit J. Keep watching this playlist if you want to become a real pro on the break.